Welcome to the Rooted Soul TV channel. I am Jamila, a holistic energy healer and licensed professional counselor. This channel is a space for community to collectively energetically heal. I approach wellness from a decolonized lens. Please like, subscribe, and join in community. In this episode of the Rooted Soul podcast series, we will talk about the hangman, an energy of surrender, energetic reset, and higher alignment. But before we get into that, let's start with a grounding exercise to provide some clarity and mental calmness as we have this conversation about this energy. Join me in a breathwork session designed to enhance your mental focus and clarity. This practice will guide you through a process of sharpening your concentration and clearing your mind, helping you to achieve a state of mental acuity and calm. Find a comfortable position, either seated with your back supported or lying down in a relaxed posture. Take a few moments to settle into your space. Bring your attention inward and preparing for this journey of mental focus. Begin by taking a deep breath in through your nose, allowing your lungs to fill completely and your abdomen to rise. Feel the breath as a refreshing presence, energizing and grounding you. As you exhale slowly through your mouth, imagine releasing any mental clutter or distractions that may be clouding your mind. Visualize the breath as a clarifying force, sweeping away the fog and leaving you with a sense of mental clarity. Continue this deep, mindful breathing for several cycles, letting each exhale guide you toward a state of focused calm and clarity. Now let's establish a breathing rhythm to support you in the process of enhancing mental focus. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Feel the breath expanding your chest and mind, bringing a sense of clarity and alertness. Hold the breath gently at the top for a count of 4. During this pause, allow yourself to connect with any areas of mental clutter or distraction, acknowledging them without judgment. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. As you exhale, visualize the breath clearing away the mental fog, like a gentle wind dispersing clouds, leaving you with a sharpened sense of focus and clarity. Continue with this pattern. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. With each breath, imagine drawing in a sense of mental sharpness and concentration. Feel the breath as a powerful tool for clearing your mind and enhancing your focus. As you exhale, picture the mental clutter gently dissipating, replaced by a feeling of clear, sharp concentration. Let this rhythm of breathing become a pathway to mental clarity, guiding you through the process with precision and ease. If any specific thoughts or distractions related to your mental focus arise during this practice, Acknowledge them with kindness and allow the breath to assist you in processing and releasing them. It's okay to experience whatever surfaces. This practice is here to support you in finding mental clarity and enhanced focus. Take a few more moments to fully embrace this space of mental focus and clarity. There is no need to rush. Allow yourself to move through this process at your own pace, feeling the breath working to bring you a deep sense of concentration and mental sharpness. Notice how your mind begins to feel clearer, how the distractions are gently transformed, and how a sense of focused calm begins to emerge. As we come to the end of this session, gently bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Feel the surface beneath you, the gentle rise and fall of your breath, and the presence of the clarity within. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently reawakening your body, allowing yourself to transition back into the present moment. Take a final deep breath in, inhaling the clarity and focus you've nurtured. And as you exhale, slowly open your eyes. Carry this sense of mental sharpness and concentration with you as we move through this topic, and allow it to stay with you the rest of your day or evening, knowing that you can always return to this practice to support your journey of mental clarity and focus whenever you need. Okay, so this episode is about the hangman energy, the energy of number 12. The hangman energy is basically like, now that I know fortune is with me and that we live in cycles of pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral, but I know that through these cycles, I carry this fortunate energy and it's always present. And in addition to that, I have gathered also the awareness and the harnessing of the justice energy. So knowing that as I move through these cycles of pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral, I know that everything will return back to balance in its due time. So hangman is almost like, for lack of a better example, the coin that breaks the tie. It's this energy that allows you to not stall in choices and decisions and making moves. It's the energy that basically is like, no matter which path I choose, I know I am going to grow, learn, and evolve. And I mean, at the end of the day, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that saying, right? So that so so that's kind of like the energy of the hangman. It's an energy of when you reach the crossroads of gathering knowledge of self, right? And now you're at this crossroads of which path I'm going to take. And the hangman allows you to feel empowered to choose a path and know that whichever path that you choose, you're going to be okay. When you think about the energy of number 12, again, as I always mention, there's several ways that you can decipher, or there's infinite aspects of sacred numbers, right? But so one way is 1 plus 2 is 3, right? Which will lead you into the energy of harmony, being able to be in that harmony in this physical plane. And so you're able to manifest the things that you need. So it's your higher knowing, right? This sacred knowing, this not the intellect that can come from the ego, which is more of that solar plexus area, but more of the crown chakra knowing, which we're going to talk a little bit more about in this episode around how the crown chakra is affiliated, are aligned with this energy. And then number two being the high priestess, right? So that's like your intuition, right? So that's like your heart chakra, which we're going to talk about as well. So that's some ways that you can look at this energy of number 12 in regards to the hangman. So the hangman symbolizes a pause and movement, not because energy is stuck, but because the soul is redirecting energy inward. It often represents a shift in perspective where external striving halts so that subtle energies, intuition, and spiritual guidance can rise to the surface. Excuse me. This is like the body entering a healing state where deep cellular or energetic repair can occur. So this is what is happening when the energy is open and flowing. So if there is blockage, then this is not able to happen. And so what ends up happening is it gets clogged within you. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced the like being bloated or constipated. That creates like this feeling of like things are backed up in you, right? Which can create irritability, frustration, makes it difficult for you to enjoy eating. It can make it uncomfortable in sleeping. And so when we talk about this energy of the hangman, right? And if this energy is blocked within you, there is this physical feeling of what I just described, right? But also spiritually, like there's this feelness of like loss or empty or almost like I'm here, but I really don't know. I'm just in the motions of being here, right? Because that there is this disconnect to allow your body to move through the healing state, and so that the energetic repair can occur, and so that you can get the downloads from your higher self and allow it to be in harmony with your intuition. So those are some characteristics if the energy is blocked in you. And so, like I was saying, the chakra perspectives, the crown chakra is illuminated in this card's archetype. It opens wider during times of surrender, bringing in divine wisdom and a sense of oneness. The heart chakra also comes into play as surrender requires trust and compassion toward oneself and the process. So when these two are in harmony and working together, as I was describing previously, that energetic flow is able to happen. And as I was mentioning, how the crown chakra can be affiliated with number one, and the heart chakra could be affiliated with number two, right? Like, and so that those two working together, heart and mind, higher self mind, higher consciousness mind. So the spiritual lesson is the hangman teaches that sometimes healing is not about doing more, but about letting go. The card invites a release of resistance and conscious suspension of control, and allowing the universal life force to realign you. It's an initiation into a higher vibrational state through acceptance, patience, and altered vision. And what I mean by altered vision is it's allowing your sight to be in harmony with your third eye and your actual physical sensing eye. And it's allowing yourself to see what is in front of you, utilizing your spiritual eye with your physical eye. That's what I mean by altered vision. So the energetic medicine, it brings the medicine of stillness, very similar to the hermit energy that we talked about in a previous episode. holding a frequency long enough for old patterns to dissolve. It opens the portal to non-linear time where healing may happen outside of ordinary cause and effect. It reminds us that when we hang between worlds, our subtle body is being rewoven to harmonize with spiritual truth. So, some ways of working. To open this energy channel, you can turn to ancestral practices that have been revered for centuries. These practices not only foster spiritual growth, but also promote emotional well being. So, I'm going to name 5 things that you can do. Number 1 is consider meditation, a time honored practice used to quiet the mind and facilitate a deeper connection with the divine. When you are in this meditation time, focus on your breath and visualize energy flowing through your chakras, as if that just clearing out those chakras from your root all the way to your crown. Number 2, you can engage in chanting or mantra recitation, which uses the power of sound excuse me, to resonate with and open your energy centers. And you can use mantras that are specifically aligned with the heart and crown chakra. And you probably also could YouTube research like the hangman energy affirmation statements, and things may come up around that as well. So those are some things that you can do as far as where you can locate a chanting or mantra that you can use for this energy. Number 3 is practice yoga, particularly poses that are known to activate the heart and crown chakras, such as the camel pose or the lotus pose. Number 4, you can incorporate herbal teas or incense into your routine, using herbs like lavender or frankincense that are traditionally associated with spiritual awakening. And lastly, number 5, participate in a gratitude ritual, a simple yet powerful practice that cultivates an open heart by acknowledging and appreciating the abundance in your life. So these practices, as I was saying, are rooted in ancient wisdom and can help you align and harmonize your energy, fostering greater peace and enlightenment. As always, in closing, I like to leave you with an affirmation that aligns with the energy that you can use to channel the energy, to open up the energy flow. When I was mentioning the mantras, this is an affirmation statement that you can use as a mantra. And the closing affirmation is, I release control. I trust the flow. I surrender to my highest good. I release control. I trust the flow. I surrender to my highest good. I want to thank you for watching and taking the time out of your day or evening. I invite you to please subscribe and like and share, to check out the other videos on Rooted Soul TV channel. And if you are interested in learning more about the services that Rooted Soul provides, please visit our website. And if anything that you see aligns with you, please schedule a free consultation. Until next time, bye-bye.